So during the Democratic debate last night, Hillary Clinton once again attempted to distort the record of Senator Bernie Sanders and, really throw some shade on him and try to get the voters to turn against him. This time it was about the Clean Power Bill. So this is her statement. The Clean Power Plan is something that Senator Sanders has said he would delay implementing. So at this time, Bernie Sanders gave her the side eye and was like,
"Oh yeah."
It's like, what are you talking about, right? And he's trying to like, ho, like this, right? So first, let's give you an explanation of what the Clean Power Plan is. Briefly, the Clean Power Plan aims to cut carbon emissions from coal-burning power plants by 2030 by 32% from 2005 levels, promoting cleaner energy sources instead. This plan, hailed and criticized as a historic environmental initiative, was put on hold February 9, 2016 by the U.S. Supreme Court. So this is what she's saying that Bernie Sanders wants to put on hold. He wants to delay this. And the criticism specifically is that his plan is more progressive than President Obama's plan. So his plan is more aggressive, and she's saying that, and her campaign is saying that in trying to change the plan, it would effectively put it on hold. It would delay the plan from actually being implemented.
Is there any record of him saying that he wanted to delay?
No plan? Record at all. In fact, PolitiFact said, but Sanders himself did not say he would delay implementation. In reality, he wants a more ambitious plan and has released one and has supported Obama's plan from the get-go.
Oh, so something else he supports Obama on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. Okay.
So PolitiFact has rated this claim as absolutely false. Well, they said false, but I say absolutely false. And like we said...
No, see, that's the thing. It's like, it's one thing to, misrepresent or distort, but you just make something up out of thin air.
Yeah. Completely out of thin air. Because it's one thing to say, well, I think this would have a negative impact on, the legislation.
The current direction we're going.
But to say that he wants to delay it is something completely different. That's a completely different thought. And like I said, it's meant to say, look, Sanders isn't as progressive as he's saying he is, but he actually is. His plan is more progressive than Obama's. Bernie Sanders didn't take that line down. As a retort to this accusation, he said, I hope that Secretary Clinton would join me if we're serious about climate change, about imposing a tax on carbon on the fossil fuel industry. And by the way, while we are on the subject of energy, I hope you'll join me in ending fracking in the United States of America. Those are like, let me get you. Those are jabs.
Shivs.
Because one, she isn't with them on imposing a carbon tax, and two, she isn't with them on ending fracking. At the last debate, at the seventh debate, she was asked the question about if she would end fracking, and what did she say? Well, if this happens, then I'm against. I'm against it, and if this happens, I'm against it, and if this happens, I'm against. So basically, she was saying if we know the poisonous chemicals that are being injected to the earth, then I'm for it. Well, if this happens, then I'm for it. If this happens, then I'm for it. So she isn't against fracking at all. And she only phrased, her answer to appease the audience. But come on, we can see through that. She's for fracking. She's been for fracking forever. And she's not going to sign on to Bernie's, call for action. Join me. If you're such a progressive that you say you are.
Did she respond?
She didn't respond at all.
Okay.
She didn't respond at all. Not at all. Hillary Clinton, the progressive that likes to get things done.